Hey guys, it's me here, KTSP. Again, oh gosh. I'm not gonna show my normal intro in this video because of that crazy intro. But anyways, okay, now you can see the lighting better. In today's video, I am going to be talking about my opinion on dinosaurs being feathered. And let's get into that. Now, one thing I should mention is you guys can comment down below which version do you like better, like scaly or feathered. I'm kind of mixed, although don't harass people about it, please. We don't need harassing. Please don't be rude about it, be polite about it. Thank you. Now, I am pretty sure all of us remember those scaly dinosaurs back from Jurassic Park. You know, these big blockbuster movies, and how they were depicted since dinosaurs were first discovered with scales that's influenced a lot of people. And I can kind of understand why people will not accept feathered dinosaurs, because, well, you know, they've just been around since the discovery of dinosaurs, and that's what people's kind of used to. And then all of a sudden, in recent years, you know, these feathered ones have started being, you know, like, scientists have started finding out about feathers on dinosaurs. And on this section of the video, I'm going to be talking about my experience with scaled dinosaurs. Now, when I was a wee little kid, okay, actually, it's only like a couple of years ago, actually. You know, back in the 2nd grade, I was you know, I was like into dinosaurs. I think that's when I started getting into them, you know, and you know, I'm pretty sure it was around 3rd grade when I saw Jurassic Park, but I didn't remember that much from it, you know, which is why I ended up rewatching it recently, you know, after I saw, you know, the first 2 Jurassic World films. But anyways, I had this humongous dinosaur book, and it was talking all about dinosaurs, and like, all of them were scaly and stuff. It was by, you know, that Discovery thing, you know, with the globe that you would get shown at, like, the 2000 schools, you know, back when Windows 7 was, anyways. So I had one of those, and then and that is what first introduced me to dinosaurs, I want to say. And I really got into Walking with Dinosaurs and its sequels and stuff. And man, that influenced me. That, Thomas the Tank Engine, and Sonic were like the 3 things competing for my 2nd, 3rd grade mind. And yeah. And, you know, I just really I loved dinosaurs. They seemed cool to me. You know, these things were long before me and any of us. And what eventually, and, well, you know, birds evolved out of them. You know, I find that pretty cool, and evolution and stuff. And then eventually, in I think 3rd or 4th grade, I ended up getting this book out, try to find an image of it. And, it just, wow, this book, like, Because that big book I was talking about got me into dinosaurs. This book got me into prehistoric life in general, which sadly I lost it and my sister duct taped it. And I remember getting it at Barnes and Noble. That was pretty happy day. And like 2 years ago, I asked my mom if I could get it again, but she's like, but I'm not gonna let you get it unless because we could still have it. And like my sister ruined it by putting blue duct tape because she got mad at me. So I'm gonna try and get another copy of the book and show it to you guys, because this book I'd read endlessly. It talked about basically from the first life forms when Earth started to literally whenever the book was written. Which the book company that made it, I can't think of it at the top of my head. Well, I remember its initials was DK. Now I'll have to get into another video on that, even in itself. But I mean, I read this book and it had scaly dinosaurs and everything. And that also influenced what my interpretation of dinosaurs was. Also forgot to mention another book, because me and my sister used to do daycare, and in it was a more crappy DK dinosaur book, but its papers were kind of torn and stuff, but it showed some scaly dinosaurs and stuff. I didn't read that one too much, as I preferred the one I had at my house. And you know, in 2015 I ended up, sometime in like 4th grade or 5th grade, I ended up picking up this other dinosaur book at book fair, and this one actually had some feathered dinosaurs, although I didn't take too much notice, and like, oh okay, and they were mostly these are dinosaurs I hadn't heard about. So I guess that's why I didn't really think about it, or it just seemed natural to me for them to have feathers. Although velociraptors, they still had feathers. They had feathers in the book, and I kind of questioned it, but I dismayed it, because I think somewhere in there I had the thought of velociraptors from Jurassic Park, because I didn't know about Velociraptor mongoliensis or Deinonychus or Velociraptor darn it, I can't pronounce it, until recently. So I just thought the Jurassic Park Velociraptors were the Velociraptors in real life, just, basically like the first ones, like not tradable ones. I didn't even think Jurassic World came out. And then, I kind of phasing out of dinosaurs a bit because of things like Five Nights at Freddy's. Same thing with Thomas, but Thomas came back and forth. But Five Nights at Freddy's, like, I remember being introduced to that, which I'll get into that in the new video. Oh, and also Godzilla. Godzilla kind of stole the spotlight, but then again, in one of his origin stories, he is a mutated dinosaur, so did somehow survive the extinction event, or whatever the name. Extinction event of the dinosaurs. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But, I kind of laid off of dinosaurs until I saw Fallen Kingdom. And then that got me back into Jurassic Park, and, yeah. And, I had no idea that dinosaurs were feathered, or once that I had known since I got into dinosaurs that were scaly, and, And fun fact, I was never really fond of the old posture, where they drag their tails on the ground. I'll make an exception for Godzilla, because he was created before the new horizontal one was starting to come into play. But then I found out about a channel, Trey the Explainer. I'll leave a link to his in the description. And let's just say his videos on feathered dinosaurs changed kind of my perception of them, I guess. And I'll be covering that in the feathered section of this video. And then after that, I'll be getting into what, like, my final opinions on them. Now let's get into the part where everyone who is pro-feather has been waiting for, and everyone who is pro-scaly is not been waiting for. I'm sorry, pro-scaly, but you're just gonna have to sit here and listen to me. Or you can go leave and mind your own business. Now, before I get any further, I just have to talk about... Sorry about that, but that dinosaur face really creeped me out there. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, feathered dinosaurs. Well, they're cool, but I also I don't really know what to say for this part without offending science, without getting into my overall opinion section of this video. So, let's just say I think feathered dinosaurs are cool. Moving on to the next part. Okay, I'm deciding to show my face in this part. Now, again, because I don't want to use pictures again. I've been using them way too much in this video. But, anyways, my opinion, I don't hate the feathered ones, and they're pretty cool actually, and pretty scary. If you don't think feathered dinosaurs are scary, I'll just search up scary feathered dinosaurs. That will might be some nightmare fuel. But I'm not just gonna throw away years of my childhood knowing dinosaurs were scary. That's probably the same for others too. So all in all, I like both. Okay? Now, Rexy, can you do a final roar for the end of this video? I'll be seeing y'all later. This is KTSP signing out.